Kevin.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. DA, thank you. So here's Miami's starting group. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Levine wide open. That shot off. And Miami the other way now. Robinson kicks to Lowry. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
DeRozan passes the ball to the paint. Got a piece of it. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. From outside, off the mark. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Fires the 3. And it's Lowry with the rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. 3-pointer, Butler. Bean with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Into the lane. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
DeRozan against Lowry. Robinson passes to Tucker. 4 on the clock. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Outside, Ball. And there's the drive. Goes back up. Shot's good by Williams.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Now Lowry. Down low. Here's Tucker from down in the low post. It goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Ball kicks to Levine. Poke loose. Butler with the steal. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Robinson passes to Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
And Duncan Robinson, Steve, one of the more pure shooters in the NBA. He can definitely hurt you from deep.
Yes, he can, Kevin. Robinson has a very easy shot. Great percentages from 3. Well above the 40% mark on his career.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Going inside, Williams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside for Lowry. 5 to shoot. Adebayo passes to Lowry. And he gets the bucket.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Ball against Lowry. They grab their own miss. Out to DeRozan. Levine up top. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's the Heat on the break. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Robinson finds Tucker. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Ball against Lowry. Clock at 4. A nice shot by Tucker.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Lowry dishes to Butler. In the corner, it's Robinson. Here's Butler. It could go, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut.
And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
On the court for Miami here in the second. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. And Robinson wide open, he shoots. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Ball against Lowry. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. He kicks to Robinson. Lowry from deep three-point land. The Heat rebound to the wing right side. Robinson with it. Pass to Butler. Outside for Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Robinson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ball with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Outside DeRozan. Williams dishes to DeRozan. And it's Ball in the corner. Shoots over Tucker. And the shot no good, a bit short. Miami leading by 9. Outside Lowry. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
What quickness from Kyle. He gets the ball and is gone in seconds.
And here is Ball to the middle. Here's Vucevic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Ball with it. Lowry picks him up. Here's Williams. That one, no good. And Miami the other way now.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Robinson down low. Guarded by Levine. The shot by Lowry, no good. Bulls trail by 12. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
DeRozan scanning the floor. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch way out of bounds. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. 1:37 left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. White wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And White kicks to Jones. Back to White. 1:07 left here in the second. Oladipo with the block.
You're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
To the paint. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. Will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Morris against White. Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
His playmaking is improving. It's encouraging to watch Kobe White dice up the pick-and-roll defense.
That's to Dedmon. 34 seconds left in the first half. Back to Hero. Clock at 6. Oladipo against White. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Chicago ball.
20 seconds left in the second quarter. From deep. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Here's Strus. The offensive rebound.
Harassing defensively. Tyler.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny Hupp. And that'll do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Outside Lowry. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Lowry passes to Butler. Ball against Lowry. Here's Butler. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Ball. Vucevic with it. Lowry picks him up. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. The shot's good. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Lowry passes to Butler. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And it's Butler missing.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be strong.
Look at that.
Nice. I expect this from Zach LaVine to put on a show at the rim. Defense should have seen that coming.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 5. Misses the 3.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
3
minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
For 3, LaVine nailed from three-point land. LaVine's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Inside, it's stolen by Bradley. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Johnson's got the ball. Out to White. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat leading by 7.
And Kobe White in the open floor is a blur. Great burst with the ball.
He can fly right by his defenders. He knows when to turn the Jets on, GA. Very big part of his offensive production.
And that one drops.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
White looking around. That one doesn't go. And it's Miami the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Dedmon finds Oladipo. And here is Hero. Off target with his 3. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, White. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Hero.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Here's Morris. Now Oladipo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. On the wing, Green. Jones, no one around him. Off the mark. And so it's the Miami Heat in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Tyler Hero. Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. Oladipo against White. And the rejection by Bradley. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for Miami. The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
LaVine against Lowry. Butler feeling out a bit. Passes it to Tucker. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Lowry kicks to Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 8th assist in the game.
A capable shooter from there. Jimmy Butler knows when he should look to take these threes.
Ball with a wide open look. Offensive rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
On the pass to Lowry. Oladipo against Vucevic. Oladipo dishes to Lowry. He takes it in. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Levine. Stolen by Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Well, that's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game. Staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Levine kicks the ball. To the inside. Williams takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Lowry passes to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Takes the three. Oladipo taking his time here. Shot clock at 6. Tucker can't get it to go.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Now here's Williams. Guarded by Tucker, and they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Outside Butler, and Tucker has it in the corner. Good. And the Heat lead by 10.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
2 minutes.
For 3, Levine. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Adebayo. Kicks to Tucker. Oladipo against DeRozan. Lowry passes to Butler. Now the dish to Tucker over Williams. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Chicago ball.
Bulls trail by 10. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. A clear look for Ball. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
What strong fundamentals from Lonzo. Not about to waste. They look that good.
Lowry with the ball. And Oladipo kicks to Lowry. Over Levine. Lowry can't get it to go.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Oladipo against Ball. Lowry passes to Butler. Down low, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Heat ball.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Williams with the steal.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be. And this is why they turn to Levine. What a shot. Come through in a big way.
And here's Lowry. And so it's Miami winning this one. A truly guts. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Chicago, Illinois. Hi, everyone. Greetings from... And now the opening lineup for Boston. On the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Horford finds Schroeder, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
The pass to Ball. Smart against Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford. Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
At the line for Chicago.
And the first one at the line is good.
I think what you have to appreciate about Zach LaVine is he is becoming such a well-rounded player, willing to share the basketball, willing to hit the boards, and certainly willing to become a more efficient shooter.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside, Horford. Tatum down low. He's guarded by Williams. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Schroeder. No good on the triple. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. It's tipped and stolen by Tatum. Horford against Vucevic. It's Schroeder with the drive. Smart kicks to Tatum. No good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Now, here's Horford. Here's Smart. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Bulls ball.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside DeRozan. Puts up a 3. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Vucevic to the pass to Williams. Levine wide open. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Levine's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Levine's range, his consistency from 3 are so problematic.
Ball against Schroeder. Smart dishes to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And they get it. He takes it up and lays it in.
Now, there's some thought that Jason Tatum has actually added a couple of inches to his height since he entered the league. Given that play, I believe it.
To the middle. And Vucevic throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Kicks it out to Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading by 5. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Well, you love the footwork of Levine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
And Ball comes to help. Schroeder passes to Smart. Kicks it out to Schroeder from past the arc. The shot will not fall. And the Bulls going the other way now.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
DeRozan scanning the floor. To the paint. Here's Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty.
Pass to Bryant. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Will. Oh!
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Schroeder outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. And a dunk by Horford.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
To the middle. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Tatum. Outside, Levine. There's the drive and the jam by Levine.
Boy, hard to keep up with the quickness of Zach LaVine. Get that first step off the drive, and it's over.
And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Boston. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Chicago leading by 8.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates. Capable of racking up a double-double on any night. Yeah,
it still feels like Vooch is a bit underrated. This guy can flat out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
Brooks has a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boston ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Schroeder against Ball. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered closely. Horford kicks to Smart. Uncovered. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
But how about Marcus Smart displaying an ability to get through and around traffic? Exceptional control.
Stolen by Smart. Here's Schroeder. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Zach LaVine.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure
and then get some runouts.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. We see more and more players, Doris, stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
Ball finds Vucevic. And Boston with the rebound. Outside, Smart. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Schroeder. And the layup's good off the glass.
Dennis Schroeder.
Schroeder's got 6 points.
Instant offense. Dennis Schroeder can fire up his team with that pretty dribble drive.
Schroeder against Ball. And there's the drive. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
For those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Horford.
And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to move on.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
First team foul.
The Bulls leading by 6. Here's White. Inside. Johnson, the pass to Green. Bradley dishes to White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Tatum against White, and there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
The kick out to Brown. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
And for Jaylen Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
Jones up top. He's covered by Brown, and it goes down 2 points. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Down low, here's Horford. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Jones finds Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Passes it to Tatum. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Outside, White. Driving in. Rebound, Boston. And here is Brown. He has 5.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He had 9 points and 2 assists. And thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and LaVine. Williams is out there at DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Such a big-time athlete. LaVine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Canner. He dishes it to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Basket good. Pritchard's got his first basket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside Ball. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
The pass to Canner. Here's Pritchard. Shoots the 3. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Cantor.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside LaVine. Kicks it to Ball. Back to LaVine. To the inside. Vucevic to the pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. LaVine, that's good.
The team doing what it can to get the ball into LaVine's hands. You see why.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Williams. Hernangomez with the ball. They get it again. No good on that one. Al LaVine. 14 points for him. To the paint. And it's Williams with the jam.
That's a really well-run pick and roll. You can see the game is starting to slow down for LaVine.
Richardson the pass to Pritchard. Hernangomez with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Richardson attacking. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Wow, gosh, you love to see Josh Richardson on the attack, up high and finish it strong.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Outside DeRozan. With the drive. Vucevic dishes to DeRozan. Here's Ball, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
24-second violation. Boston ball.
Celtics trail by 5. 1:53 left in the 3rd quarter. Pritchard passes to Hernangomez. Passes to Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Boy, once Cantor establishes position on the interior, forget about it.
LaVine dishes to Williams. DeRozan passes to Williams. LaVine for 3. And no good that time. And it's Boston the other way. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Pass to Hernangomez. He kicks to Cantor. Hernan Gomez against Bradley. It's stolen by Green. On the wing, Johnson. Richardson against Green. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 3-point game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Richardson, no luck.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
White finds Jones. White goes in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Pritchard. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Bulls up 5 from the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Boston, we've got Williams, also Enes Kanter out there, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the 3.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Richardson outside. And the rejection by Bradley. They get it back. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. The Bulls leading by 7. Dishes it to Jones. Going inside, and the layup falls.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Tatum. Horford kicks to Tatum. This one for 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Williams. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Williams has got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. Schroeder outside. Tatum against Vucevic. Stolen by Levine. And stolen by Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Schroeder against Ball. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's DeRozan, and it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, you've also got to love how hard they've attacked the basket. All that penetration, getting them lots of easy buckets.
DeRozan against Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for Chicago, Patrick Williams.
Good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 10. Schroeder outside. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Left side, Smart. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in.
Well, you know Marcus Smart understands how to use his body inside, and I just love how he goes right up with the shot.
For 3, Levine. Rebounded by the Celtics. Inside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the call will be against Al Horford. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Bean passes to Williams. Good work there as it goes. 11 points for Williams.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Now the pass to Tatum. Fires the 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way, and the other team wasn't catching their lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach LaVine.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside, Ball to the left side wing. Smart against LaVine. 5 on the clock. From deep. And Horford pulls it down. Austin with the ball. Down by 12. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. Always nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
LaVine finds Ball. From deep 3-point range, it's not going to go for him. And here's Brown outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
Presentation of the NBA.
Illuminating the landscape, Sears Tower and the rest of the Chicago skyline as night falls upon us. Allie,
thanks so much, Brian.
Oh, and it's tough for defenses to stop Allie. Thanks for that. Now Atlanta starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Ball against Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And, B.A., that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
All right, fans, that was your Lovables dance team. Make some noise.
He's off on the second.
His quiet, easygoing nature, that's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for, and they generally respect.
Now here's Collins. Yep, that one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Ball. Williams up top. Drives to the hoop. Capella with a block.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker. He uses his length well.
Levine passes to Vucevic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Okongwu checks in for Capella. We played just over a minute here in the first. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Levine finds Vucevic. Ball against Young. Ball passes to Vucevic. Kicks it to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
The ball handler. Levine has is special. Look how he's just showing there how gifted he is at creating points.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Levine with a steal. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Ball. Back to Vucevic. Misses the layup. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Oh, there's the alley. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Now DeRozan puts up a 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And a cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Now here's DeRozan. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Levine against Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. They grab their own miss. That shot missing. The Hawks leading. Let's go with a 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. In transition, here they come. DeRozan for 3. And again, no good by Chicago. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. To the paint.
Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. A moment here for an injury report. All right, let's get an update here on Clint Capella. What'd you learn, Allie?
I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Hawks about his status. He was worried, but also optimistic. It's a bruised sternum, hopefully something they can treat.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie. Hoping to see him back on the court soon, guys.
They really hope to have him back, but it's so crucial that he's healthy when he returns.
Here's a Kongwu, and there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Young against Ball.
Clint Capella.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Second team.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside. You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Now here's Levine to stop the drought, and Levine throws it down.
Looking comfortable in the pick and roll action. Levine just taking what he sees in these sets.
Young from long range, and they get it back. Shoots over Ball, and Young the bucket on the assist by Hunter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
It's Levine with a drive. On the break. Pass to Bogdanovich. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Going inside. Shot by Levine, no good.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. 17 seconds left in the opening quarter. And it's Ball off the drive. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Vucevic. Stolen by Young. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They're communicating. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, a very convincing performance so far from the Hawks.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold the lead.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
The 6'6" Bogdanovich had the height to throw it down.
Outside Levine. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Collins with the rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Pass to Ball. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Never afraid of being flashy with the ball. Levine has a knack for making the defense look foolish.
Outside Bogdanovich. Collins with it. High post Young. 6 points for him. And he makes it. And the NBA is always a coaching carousel, Chris. Sometimes teams just want a new voice. You think that can make a difference?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it. It does. I mean, a fresh start can sometimes energize the team. It wakes players up to dig a little deeper. And finally, it puts everyone on notice to say, listen, we found the problem. Now, if we keep losing, we could be next.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Vucevic with a steal. On the wing, Levine over Bogdanovich. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And that one's long.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Levine. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some. Levine's got 11. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. There's Young with the 3. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. Chicago trailing here.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. And here's Levine. 11 points in the game. Clock is at 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Young, the pass to Collins. Young inside. Pounded by Ball. Second chance effort. Outside Bogdanovich. Shoots over Levine. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And the massive wingspan of Capella, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
Here's Levine for 3. Ooh, Levine with another miss. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. The kick to Hunter. Back to Collins. Nails the baby hook. And it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
On the wing, DeRozan. Oh, from deep. He buries it from 3. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Right side, Hunter. Back to Young. Launches a 3. Kicks it out to Collins. Atlanta gets it back. And here's Hunter for 3. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
The deep 3 from Levine. To the inside. Vucevic finds DeRozan. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Just 4 seconds left in the half. White for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 9 points. And Shaq, what'd you see? And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. We've got Lou Williams, Danilo Gallinari out there with Cam Reddish. Then it's Gorgie Jang, and it's Herder in at the 2-guard position. It's stolen. Here's Bradley. Pass to Jones. Outside White. 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. And Kobe White on the offensive end. Man, he is so good at changing his pace.
He's gotten better and better since entering the league. He keeps the defenders guessing. Has a great sense of timing of when to hit the gas.
Outside for Green. Johnson against Gallinari. Green for 3. Nails it from 3. Green's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
White with the steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
It hasn't been his best quarter. He's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Williams against White. Outside Jones. Green in the post. Herder defending. 4 on the clock. From deep. That shot, no good.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he could not get his shots to drop.
Gallinari's shot is off. The Bulls have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Green, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for Chicago, Javonte Green. At the line
so 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Hawks leading. Outside Gallinari. Inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Chicago has gone only 1 of 4 from 3-point land in the 3rd quarter. To the paint. Here's Bradley, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Now, that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Back to Jang. Tries to snap the cold streak. Got it. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Now White.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bradley. Now here's Jones. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Jones Jr.
And he can't hit the second.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Authority and a finish.
Energetic finish from Capella. For a big man, he's got some nasty things.
In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. White on the wing. Pass to Johnson. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball.
There's a minute 17 left in the 3rd.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
Lonzo Ball.
Atlanta with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
A solid shot blocker at his position. Boss length allows him to make a difference on this.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Green against Collins. Johnson.
Bogdanovich. That's his third personal
And he drops the
foul.
first. Chicago making some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Bradley. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Jones. And it's Zach LaVine in for Green.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Bogdanovich has got 8.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
There's Ball with a 3. The Bulls with another miss. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Young. And he lobs it up. And it's Capella with the jam.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
Got to give LaVine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
There's Young with the 3. The third quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead, up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in a small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside LaVine. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Stolen by Ball. Bogdanovich against LaVine. There's the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
What a terrific penetrator. The speed of LaVine is what makes defenders nervous.
Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from LaVine.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Young inside, working on Vucevic. And here's Hunter from the arc. That's in! Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. LaVine passes to DeRozan. Outside LaVine, 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Hey, rejected by Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And the Hawks lead by 11.
He's capable of torching you from there. Collins has great confidence in his mid-range jumper.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist, and they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Young finds Capella. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with Chicago's head athletic trainer about his status. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. They are going to keep him on the sidelines tonight, and it may be a few more games until he's ready to get back on the court. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands, so you hope to see him back on the court soon.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Chicago grabs the miss.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
I love how he takes good angles on drives to the rim. DeRozan has a nice fluidity to his game.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And both free throws good for Young.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Levine against Collins. Pass to Caruso. Into the lane. And the layup is good off the glass. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Levine against Bogdanovich. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Hawks.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Clint Capella.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebound stats.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah. And I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Back to Caruso. Pass to Levine. The three. And the three-pointer goes.
Letting the game come naturally. I love how Levine measures ahead of time when to take fast shots.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young, the pass to Hunter. Now Capella, covered by Vucevic. To the paint. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
Williams passes to Vucevic. Back to Levine. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
What a resume. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And for Miami, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot, manning the middle. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now here's Levine. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. And it's Butler missing. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Levine with it. Feeds it to Vucevic. Back to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Vucevic.
You just can't take that shot with Bam Adebayo on you. His reach is off the charts.
Lowry from outside. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Such a great all-around player. Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Al Levine following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. It's stolen by Adebayo.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
And the jam by Levine.
A high riser. Levine's won some dunk contests. Zach knows how to put on a show.
Lowry passes to Butler. DeRozan against Lowry. Butler kicks to Lowry. Passes it to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Pass to Butler. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Adebayo passes to Tucker. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Now, here's Lowry. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Lowry with the ball. Williams picks him up. Butler kicks it to Tucker. It's stolen by DeRozan.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Ball against Lowry. Outside, Levine. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. And Levine with the slam.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
Ball against Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Second chance shot. Kicks it to Tucker. Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. Back to Tucker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Bulls ball.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Ball feeling it out a bit. Levine against Robinson. From outside the arc. The shot off that time. The Heat go the other way with it. to Tucker. And he jams it with authority.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Outside, Levine. And it's blocked. Lowry drawing the double team. And the pass to Adebayo. No good. That would have tied it.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Lowry passes to Adebayo. He kicks to Tucker. And it's all evened up.
The defense was clearly not on the same page. No one picked up the open man.
Now here's Levine. He has 6. Here's Vucevic. Lets it fly. Levine passes to DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Up in his playmaking skills. When Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls lead by 2. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's a 2 from Butler. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Jimmy knows he's the leader of his team. And shots like this demonstrate his confident mindset.
Levine up top, guarded by Robinson. Levine can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
That gives them the lead. Lowry's got the lead up to 3 now for Miami.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Here's Levine.
Got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Butler against DeRozan. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Clock at 6. Robinson passes to Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Tucker. Knocked loose, and they get it back. Pass to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Vucevic defending. Adebayo passes to Lowry. His 3-pointers off the mark. Chicago trailing here. Levine feeling it out a bit. Dishes at the ball. Out to the right wing. Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Nice speed from Lonzo Ball to the wide open man. He has a good eye for those openings.
Outside Lowry to the paint. Here's Adebayo. And too long on the shot. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Ball dishes to Williams. Levine wide open. No good with the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And he commits the intentional foul. You know, Steve, this league is filled with potent offenses, but which team would you say is the most dangerous offensively?
Oh, Kevin, I have to go with the team that has Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. 3 all-time great scorers on the same team. Now that's dangerous.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Jones, no one around him. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game. And And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Here's Hero. Dish now to Dedmon. He feeds it to Morris. Here's Jones driving the lane. Bradley finds White. Off target from three-point range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. White the pass to Bradley. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Hero. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
This is what separates Tyler Hero from other shooters. He can get up and dunk it.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Bulls now. Johnson kicks to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's White. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Johnson can't hit. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Hero passes to Strus. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
The putback.
And I don't care what his size is. You cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
And that'll... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They led by 2 after the... And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Chicago leading by 4. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Johnson is out there with Bradley. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's White, and it's Green in at the 2, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Bradley.
Bulls substitution.
Here's Lowry. Fires from the line. Adebayo with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Lowry from outside. Shot clock at 6. Butler goes in. Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Chicago leading. And here is Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Williams can't get it to go. Pass to Lowry. Three-pointer. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Lowry's got 6 points.
What quickness from Kyle. He gets the ball and is gone in seconds.
Now Ball. He dishes it to Vucevic, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Lowry finds Robinson. Back to Lowry. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And the Heat, another three. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And Levine launches it from deep. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Butler's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
Outside, Levine. Traps in the tray. 11 points in the game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Lowry for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Ball finds Levine. And the 3 off target. Miami's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Stolen by Ball. Left side, DeRozan. Ball with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he drives in. And Ball slams it in.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Heat going with a whole new group on the floor. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. The kick out to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Shoots over White. Just 4 to shoot. Inside, there's Dedmon. Can't hit from in close. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Johnson against Morris. Johnson, the pass to Jones. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
White looking around. Driving to the basket. On the wing, Green. No good from outside. The Heat with the lead. Morris kicks to Hero. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. White inside, guarded by Oladipo. Bulls moving the ball around. The 3, it's good from long range. White's got 5.
Kobe White making it rain from distance. Woo-wee.
Oladipo outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Oladipo.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
No good on the last second attempt there. It's all tied in Miami. And 4th quarter basketball. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's White driving inside.
Kobe White has a lightning-quick first step, which sticks in your mind if you're a defender.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from behind. They have been really good from the three-point line.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Robinson. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for Tony Bradley. Williams comes in for Johnson. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Jones. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Green. LaVine for three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
The Bulls making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Backcourt violation call. Chicago ball.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the inside, Williams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assisted by.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Pass to Oladipo. Launches it. Miami no good on that time either.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Ball kicks to LaVine. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Just 3 to shoot. LaVine can't hit.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
And the basket by Lowry.
Sending shockwaves now. That's his 3rd triple of this half. 4th of the game.
Ball kicks to LaVine. Down low. Here's Vucevic, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Outside, LaVine. This one for 3.
And offensively, they have laid an egg here in the second half. And missed shots are piling up, and their field goal percentage continues to plummet.
Outside for Lowry. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. That 3 off the mark. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. Trailing by 2. LaVine for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Lowry passes to Butler. Here he goes. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his 2nd.
That's what you get from Jimmy Butler. Consistently a tireless worker and driving the ball to the hoop.
And so he's good on both free throws. And that gives them the lead.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Now here's LaVine. To the middle. And Vucevic kicks to LaVine. Off target with his 3.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And LaVine with the slam.
Rise to the challenge, young fella. Zach LaVine wants the ball in key situations.
Outside Lowry. Sinks the triple. Lowry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Heat.
And the shot by Lowry is the definition of clutch. He relishes being the man in these moments.
Here's Levine inside. Money!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Pass to Tucker. Butler against Vucevic. Back to Tucker. Lets it go with a three. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Miami. Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. 30 seconds left in the fourth. Outside ball. Williams. It's in!
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Butler attacking. And Oladipo kicks to low. Here's the three. No good from three-point territory. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your... Hello out there, and get red. Allie, take it.
Thanks, Brian.
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. For the athleticism on display tonight, Doris, each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
Smart with a bucket.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now here's Ball. On the wing, DeRozan. From deep three-point range, and the Bulls get it back. Here's Vucevic, right side, Williams. Now here's Levine, clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. DeRozan for 3, Horford pulls it in.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
And he gets the bucket.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done. Boy, it is really hard not to root for Jaylen Brown. This guy is so incredibly smart. He's a champion for social justice. Not a stretch to imagine him as the head of the players union someday, guys. And honestly, even beyond that, this guy has got tremendous leadership.
Schroeder with it. Smart outside. Shoots over Vucevic. Horford. No good that time. Some solid defense from Williams. And of course, Brown has talked about his love for the strategy in chess. That's what negotiating a CBA is like.
That's right. Takes a cool head, takes some patience. Every move has to be completely thought through, and you do not want to make a mistake because it can unravel your position.
Now here's Schroeder. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, how about the leaping ability of Jaylen Brown? Soars high for the rim-rocking slam. Go to work, young man.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Ball against Schroeder. Ball passes to Williams. DeRozan for 3. Boston with a rebound. Smart outside. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach Levine.
Ball against Schroeder. Tatum from long range. That shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Inside. Here's Williams. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Brown with it. Guarded by Vucevic. Horford. Williams grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Smart against Levine. 1:14 left in the first. And Williams punches it home.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Here's Schroeder. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And here's Brown for 3. Here's Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
On the wing, Levine. Levine draws the double. And Williams punches it home.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Back to Schroeder. Horford in the high post. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Misses the three. On the wing, Levine. Shoots it from the corner. Tie game in Boston. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Levine. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play. Boy, when you think about quality lineage, Nikola Vucevic comes from excellent basketball stock. Both his mom and his dad played professionally in Europe.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Smart for 3. Horford left side. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. So with Vucevic's upbringing, you can see where he gets his great instincts on the court, Doris.
Well, that's what happens when you grow up in the game from the time you're learning to walk. You don't learn the game as much as experience it day to day. This guy got an incredible basketball education that not many young players get.
And here's the fast break. Here's Smart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his third.
This is something Marcus Smart does really well. He utilizes his speed and strength to draw defenders while he's shooting.
Well, Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know what I mean. Actually, 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Gets the 3 ball to go. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
That's his second bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Vucevic, the pass to Levine. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Fires it. Here's Williams. Kicks it to DeRozan. Right side, Williams. Tatum with a steal. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Horford. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
To the middle. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. To the inside, Williams.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
It's Smart on the wing. 3-pointer. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Horford's got his first points of the game.
Well, that basket to me is all about energy. Al Horford bringing it every night.
Levine with it. Picked up by Tatum. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Outside, Brown. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Here's Levine for three. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Tatum. To the paint. Kick out to Brown. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here's the break. Right side, Levine. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Levine. Here's Ball. It's Williams. High post. DeRozan passes to Levine. Down low. Here's Williams. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Schroeder passes to Tatum. Pass to Horford. Some solid defense from Williams. On the wing, Levine. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past it. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for the Bulls. Green out there with Kobe White. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Tony Bradley. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Now here's Jones. Green for three. Here's Bradley. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. The kick out to White. Outside, Johnson. Three-pointer, no good. Boston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Richardson for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Shot from the inbound. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 9.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
Left side, Johnson. Back to White. Outside, Johnson. Green finds Johnson. Now Green. From deep. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Williams against Johnson. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now Canner. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Pritchard. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's an 11-point Boston lead. Outside White. The dive for the ball. Oh, stolen by Richardson. It's a one-on-one situation. Williams with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Foul. At the line, Juan Hernan Gomez. At the line for 2
That one's off. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
That's good from White.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Kobe.
It's both from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Green against Richardson. Cantor with it. Bradley grabs the board. Chicago trailing here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Count that bucket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Pritchard. Williams passes to Richardson. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cantor. Can't hit that one.
2 minutes.
Chicago has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's White. There's the drive. The rebound, Celtics. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Williams. Lets it fly. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Richardson. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Now here's White. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. Jones with the ball. Hernan Gomez there. The kick out to White. Pass to Green. On the wing, Jones. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Here's Richardson, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, gosh, you love to see Josh Richardson on the attack, up high and finishing strong.
Inside, Bradley, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Outside Richardson. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Williams. To the middle. Hernan Gomez gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
Left side White. And it's Cantor with a rebound. On the wing, Richardson. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. More 2K action in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Enes Kanter, Josh Richardson out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez, and it's Williams in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Hernan Gomez with it. Bradley on him. Down low. Here's Cantor. No luck on that one. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Here's Bradley. The layup misses. The Celtics with the lead. Williams with it. Green picks him up until they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Pass to Canner. Back to Hernan Gomez. Now Richardson. Three-pointer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. DeRozan double-teamed. Levine with it. To the inside. Williams passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Here's Pritchard, pounded by Ball. To the paint. Vucevic with the steal. Levine passes to DeRozan. The quick look, no good that time.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Pritchard. And here's Hernan Gomez. Levine with a steal. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Just simply running an offense. Probably the area where Zach can grow the most.
Pass to Canner. Now Hernan Gomez. Back to Canner. Here's Richardson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Now here's Levine. Oh, stolen by Richardson. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Richardson. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Jason Tatum showing a little strength on that play, pushing through the contact, gets to his finish. That is pretty.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
From 13, the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Kevin, Al Horford pounding away on the glass. How about the strength in the paint?
Ball with it. Richardson picks him up. And Vucevic slams it in.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Pass to Richardson. Now here's Horford. Covered by Vucevic. Horford can't hit. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Levine passes to Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Vucevic has got 8 here in this quarter. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Outside Tatum. Back to Schroeder. To the inside. Richardson, that's good.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Ball passes to Williams. Count it!
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Pass to Horford. Outside Schroeder. 34 seconds left in the final quarter. Richardson, the pass to Schroeder. Off target from three-point range.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Shot by Levine, no good. Outside Richardson. From deep. And so it's Boston with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but it wins. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Dorn.
It's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And then Collins slams it in.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
On the wing, Levine. Over Bogdanovich. Levine's shot is off. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Bogdanovich, no luck. Williams kicks to Levine. We play just over a minute here in the first. Outside, Ball. Back to Williams. Out to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Young with the ball. Williams picks him up. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Young. The Hawks working the ball around. Releases from 15. Bogdanovich looking around. That shot missing. And the Bulls going the other way now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. The Bulls have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Ball finds Levine. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Now Young. Collins dishes to Young. Takes it inside. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases, has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Here's Ball after Clint Capella's bucket. Ball gets to DeRozan. Outside, Levine. They need this.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Now, here's Hunter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's Collins with the drive. The kick out to Young. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Now, here's Collins. There's the dish to Young. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Fires from deep. And they'll get another chance. Rebound by Williams. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Levine with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Down low. And finish off by Collins.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
And then Levine with the jam.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like impossible, like you said. Here's Collins. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we reached the end of the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
And finished off by DeRozan.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Bogdanovich. The Bulls getting the bucket. That shot off. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Vucevic to the pass to Levine. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 4. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. The kick out to Young. Right side, Collins. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Young. It's another look. It's in, and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 right now from the field.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
It's stolen by Capella. Young with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Hunter kicks to Capella, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Kept alive. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Young dishes to Collins. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Ball passes it to Vucevic. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
6 on the shot clock. And the Bulls with another miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
White goes in. Johnson finds Green. There's the triple. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Green. He takes it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
A nice shot by Young.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's White. Drives to the hoop, and White slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Hunter. 7-point differential. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Releases. And the dunk by Capella.
You could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Green against Collins. Green, no luck. Atlanta leading by 9. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And Jones pulls it down. And the call will be against Alizé Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta shooting just 34% from the floor. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Johnson with the block. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And nothing seems to work as that one misses. And he's 0 for 5. And the wide open shot from Green. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Green's got 5 points so far. Young with the ball. Takes a shot at the elbow. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. And that'll about do it as we get ready for this.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. John Collins has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Levine after Clint Capella's bucket. The kick out to Ball. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Now Collins, after the missed 3 from Trae Young.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Here's Levine, outside DeRozan. Williams passes to Levine. Takes a 3. The Bulls keep it alive.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now, here is Young. He has 6. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Bulls trail by 6. Outside, Ball. DeRozan on the wing. Bulls moving the ball around. Levine looking around. Knocks down the 3-ball. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. He kicks it to Young. To the inside. Clock at 6. From deep. Again, Young missing.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, you can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And here is Ball. Outside Williams. Levine for 3. They get it back. The Hawks leading by 3. Reddish kicks to Williams. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Pass to Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Gallinari on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Gallinari dishes to Jang. To the paint. It's stolen by Green.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands help alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
The Hawks leading.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That is his first foul of the game. 1:06 left in the third. Outside, Jones. Back to White. Outside, Jones. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Trying to get something going. It's all in by the Bulls.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
The Hawks trail by 3. Right wing. Here's Herter. Lays it up off the glass.
Focused shot there and a tough one. Give Herter credit.
And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Bradley passes to Johnson. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Bradley can't get it to go. Into the lane, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Not settling for jump shots there as Herter gets his way on the drive.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bulls out front. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the small forward.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful three ball there.
White drives in, whistle blows, basket is good, and yep, we thought we might see it, and the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. White dishes to Williams. And Capella sends it back. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Ball's checked in for the Bulls. Here's Bogdanovich. Fires for three. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. A three ball. Kicks it out to Collins. Good on the three-point shot.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Outside, Levine. And then Levine for the jam.
And when Levine goes up, you have that period where you're wondering what he's going to do, and it's usually something spectacular.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Hunter, out left to the wing. Here's Capella. Again, the Hawks score.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
They get a hand on it, and so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Sometimes it just comes down to sheer will, taking challenges head on because you need those points.
Now, here's Hunter. Now, here's Collins. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Vucevic. And they're moving it up. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And this is why you go to DeRozan. When they need a bucket, he's a guy that can go out and get it.
Outside Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
Collins against Ball. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Levine. And he didn't get quite enough for that one.
Keep giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here's Young on the arc.
Alonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Young. Capella, the pass to Young. Hunter, no one around him. Capella kicks to Young. It's Young on the wing. Beyond the arc. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 5. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, they'll be looking for the steal here on the inbounds. If they can't come up with the TO right away, then it's time to foul and hope for some misses at the line.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, John Collins.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. And the teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were
all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For great.
Thank you.